Hello my fellow keepers, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. In this video we are going to look at the garden staff quarter yard thing. I still haven't actually named it properly, but let's get into it. So I've recently started with a new series, the Gardens Bird and Reptile Park, which would look something like this. And I sort of needed a staff facility that would work with the zoo. And I decided to do this situation. Now my main plan was to do sort of like living quarters, so that it looks like it's living quarters but it's actually the staff rooms, if that makes sense. But then I don't know, I just got carried away and built this. So we have in here a water treatment. Let's start with that. A water treatment and a power plant, I think transformer if I'm not mistaken. Then we have two staff rooms, which one is that side and one is this side, and keeper huts. Then we have a vet, a workshop and a trade center. I'm just curious why the font is different. That doesn't make sense. I'll look into that. And then we have quarantine. Oh wait, we have more. We have research centers as well. So this is I must say I've put in quite a lot of detail with like sort of the spikes on the wall, and used some extra stuff to make the wall, I don't know, just more beautiful. And the only thing that sort of bothers me at this stage is the lights. I wish we would have had sort of a slightly bigger one, but that was straight in the classic set, if you get what I'm saying. Just one light that you could use to put on pillars and stuff like this. For the rest of the series I use these big white modern lights, which I will also leave a picture. And yeah, so there's a couple of extra like sort of decoration things. There's like water hydrants, there's jeeps. I've put in doors like that just because I know it looks sort of awkward, but just to give it that extra bit of touch, like the carpets and the signs. And unfortunately, obviously we can't upload the chairs with the blueprint, so you'll just have to add your own. Then I sort of added these drain things. I thought there was like sort of drain props, maybe I missed it, but couldn't find anything, so I just used that. And that is that. Now I'm just gonna quickly show you how to install it. So I'm just gonna remove that for now, and also that section of the path. Okay, so I've removed the path. So this is sort of the path you want to get ready for the building. So I've built the entire garden series on a grid system, so it's very easy to get this sort of right by just going align to grid. And whatever your grid is, I usually start with the entrance and align everything from there onwards. And then go ahead and get your blueprint, which would be under T. You can face it either way, either facing that way or that way, it doesn't really matter. Get it as close as possible, press X on the keyboard, and then just move it all the way down. That little piece should be slightly above the ground, just the tiniest bit, something like that. If you get it slightly more, then go for it, and then make sure that it's sort of in the middle of this whole path thing. So something like that, so there should be barely any terrain in there. And then also the same on that side. I might not get this right because I'm not sure why mine clips. Okay, let's just check the other side. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and check this side as well, that's fine. And then when you're happy, place it, and then you can just take your path inside, once again align to grid, and just connect it in the inside. And then after you've connected the path inside, you can deselect the grid and just make sure that all of the buildings are connected to the path. This doesn't actually really matter. I've seen some of my staff use buildings even if they're not connected, as long as the path is sort of close, like very close. But just do it for in case. And that is it. You can do the terrain afterwards, put in a couple of benches. I would obviously recommend just doing benches in this section, because it won't really work there, because technically the vehicle has to go through there, so do it somewhere there. And that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a short video. I didn't really want to do a build video because I thought it's sort of pointless. In my opinion, I don't think people would really watch sort of staff building. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day further. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.